Right now at noon, day 7 of the presidential recount is continuing in Dane County when the clerk thinks all of the votes will be counted. And COVID-19 deaths are continuing to rise in Wisconsin, including at nursing homes all across the state.
This is News 3 Now at noon.
Good afternoon, I'm Mark Kane. Hope we all had a great Thanksgiving. Now it is Black Friday. As the Dane County recount of the presidential election results enters its 7th day, the county's clerk says he expects to finish the recount over the weekend. On Twitter this morning, Dane County Clerk Scott McDonald says the recount is 65% done as the county hits the 1 week mark in the recount. McDonald says he expects to finish the recount on Sunday, 2 days before the deadline for Wisconsin to certify its election results. Both Dane and Milwaukee counties began their recount processes last Friday and took Thanksgiving Day off. Both have also seen their processes slowed by multiple challenges by the Trump campaign. The entire recount process has been open to the public and live streamed online. President Trump answered questions from reporters for the first time since Election Day, and still he refuses to acknowledge the loss. The president has focused his attention on Pennsylvania with a multitude of tweets about the Keystone State. Courts have repeatedly rejected Trump campaign cases claiming fraud. The president did say he will leave the White House on January 20th if the Electoral College votes for President-elect Joe Biden on December 14th.
Certainly I will, and you know that. But I think that there will be a lot of things happening between now and the 20th of January.
Both President-elect Biden and President Trump are expected to campaign in Georgia in the coming weeks. 2 Senate runoff races there in January will determine the balance of power in Congress. A sunny start to your weekend. Let's head to the Weather Center. Meteorologist Chris Reese has a look at your first warned forecast. Hi, Chris.
Hi, Mark. Yeah, we had the cloud cover earlier on. That has now moved on out. So we're seeing a return of the sunshine. Temperatures are starting to warm up at this point as well, from 34 this morning to 39 now. But check the wind direction. That's going to be staying out of the northwest today. That means we'll be a little chillier, but there are warmer days on the horizon in that forecast. 41 in Janesville right now. Same for our friends in Boscobel. Lone Rock coming in at 40. We're still in the 30s as you work your way towards the Dells. Now, thankfully, with the sunshine, Doppler track is going to remain all clear for us. This is how we like it on a Friday afternoon headed into the weekend. Folks, as we look ahead for today, look for more sunshine. Temperatures will top out into the low 40s. It's upper 40s tomorrow, but then we'll talk about colder air making a return into early next week.
All right, we'll see you in a few minutes. Thank you, Chris. A Janesville man could face several charges after arming himself with a knife and setting a residence on fire. It happened yesterday afternoon in the 3600 block of Birdsong Lane. Officers say Joshua Castor armed himself with a knife and began breaking things in the home. He told officers they'd have to kill him and he was going to set the house on fire. Officers say Castor went back into the house and smoke and flames were visible from the home. Officers deployed pepper balls, which is like pepper spray. Castor dropped the knife and was taken into custody. He could face multiple charges, including disorderly conduct and domestic violence. A house fire in the village of Blue Mounds was started by a lit candle last night. Multiple departments from Mount Horeb, Barneveld, Black Earth, and Mazomanie and Verona responded to the fire at 3071 Mounds View Road around 8:40 last night. When they got there, they found the residents and their dogs safely outside the home. The total damage to the home is being estimated at $200,000. No injuries reported, and the fire is not considered to be suspicious. Nearly 300 nursing home residents in Wisconsin died from COVID-19 in the most recent month, reported to the federal government. The Journal Sentinel reports that's more than 10 times the previous month. Nursing homes in Wisconsin reported that 294 residents had died of the disease caused by the coronavirus between October 12th and November 8th, according to data from the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services. The previous month, the deaths of 28 residents were reported. In the latest 4-week period, Wisconsin nursing homes reported 2,130 residents with newly confirmed cases. The nationwide death toll from COVID-19 has topped 263,000, and for the first time, U.S. hospitals are treating more than 90,000 patients, the most ever. Millions of Americans celebrated in large groups yesterday, despite warnings from health officials. Adriana Diaz is in Chicago, where busy hospitals are preparing to get even busier.
I I was worried after Halloween. I'm far more worried after Thanksgiving.
Hospitals are bracing for a post-holiday influx of COVID patients. Dr. Mita Shah works in the ER at Chicago's Rush University Medical Center.
We will not get a reprieve because then Christmas comes and then New Year comes. So if we're just stacking surge upon surge upon surge, I am significantly worried about that.
The lobby at Rush has been transformed into a COVID triage area to make room in case there's a surge of patients in the coming days. And though a projected 50 million Americans still traveled for the holiday this weekend, outside Los Angeles, this bumper-to-bumper traffic wasn't for holiday travel. It was to pick up a Thanksgiving meal from a food bank.
So many people just appreciate being here, being able to get out.
In Northwest Indiana, volunteers rallied to keep a local tradition alive, turning a massive Thanksgiving feast for 1,500 into a drive-through celebration.
God, we lift up these families who are mourning the loss of their loved ones because of COVID.
For others, the holiday was a time to reflect on a difficult year. Members of a church in hard-hit South Dakota set up hundreds of empty chairs outside the state capitol, one for every South Dakotan who succumbed to the virus. And for the Spano family in Connecticut, dinner was tough without their brother and son, Daniel Spano, who's in the picture frame. He died from COVID earlier this year. Thanksgiving was his favorite holiday.
We're going to video chat and, try to have some sense of normalcy, but no matter what we do, it's not going to be the same.
Back in Chicago, like so many frontline workers, Dr. Shaw spent her Thanksgiving in the ER.
You step out of your front door and you're sad that you're leaving your family on a holiday. But when you walk into these doors, this is your work family. And right now, my work family is hurting.
And here's why Dr. Shaw and so many others are concerned. According to the city's public health commissioner, one Chicagoan is diagnosed with the virus every minute. Adriana Diaz, CBS News, Chicago.
Well, AstraZeneca announced Monday that its experimental coronavirus vaccine is 70% effective on average. The drug maker who developed the vaccine with the University of Oxford clarified that 2 different dosing regimens were used. One group received a half dose of the vaccine and then a full dose at least a month later, resulting in a 90% effectiveness on average, while another group received a full dose followed by another full dose at least a month later, resulting in only 62% effectiveness. AstraZeneca's executive vice president revealed the smaller dose, which was 90% effective, was the result of lab error. With Thanksgiving over, Americans are turning their attention to Christmas and the kickoff of the holiday shopping season. The pandemic is keeping many Americans at home, but die-hard shoppers ventured out for the official start of the holiday shopping season. The National Retail Federation expects sales to increase between 3.6 and 5.2% this year, with stores raking in up to $767 billion. Marketing experts say smart shopping is all in the timing.
Friday's going to be your best day to get deals on categories like TVs and appliances. But if you're in the market for toys or computers, you'll want to wait till the weekend following Thanksgiving.
Millions will be doing their Black Friday shopping at home and online. Retailers like Amazon expecting a huge jump in sales. Many consumers started their holiday shopping weeks ago since major retailers began their promotions in October. One of Wisconsin's best defensive backs has announced that he will be declaring for the 2021 NFL Draft. Junior Rashad Wildgoose made the announcement this morning on Twitter. Wildgoose only played in 2 games this season, but 25 over his 3-year career. He has 1 interception, 15 pass deflections, and 2 fumble recoveries. Wildgoose was injured last weekend in the Northwestern game. And the Pinstripe Bowl announced today that it will not have a game in 2020 due to COVID-19 concerns. The game is usually held at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx between an ACC team and a Big Ten team. It was scheduled to take place on December 29th. This is the 8th bowl game that's been canceled this year. What's more to come on News 3 Now at noon? I'm next. We'll see what Howard's working on in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen.
If your Thanksgiving leftovers are looking sort of blah, it's time for a leftover makeover. No worries. It's so easy, and you'll still have plenty of time to go shopping.
Beat the
clock to the biggest Black Friday sale ever at Ashley Home Store. Save up to 70% off doorbusters and special deals on our hottest looks store-wide. Plus, take up to a bonus 20% off our sale prices Friday only. Doors open at 7 a.m. Shop early and receive a free gift. Ashley Home Store.
This is it. The new iPhone. Yeah, and it's 5G.
Is that more G's than mine?
Yours is 4G, Dad. This one is way faster.
Well, it's only 1G faster.
The new iPhone 12 Pro is way faster. Plus, U.S. Cellular has the #1 ranked network.
You know, when I was your age, we used to get by with only half a G, and it was lowercase.
Oh.
We'll take 2.
The amazing iPhone 12 Pro and iPhone 12 are here. Switch and get iPhone 12 on us with no hidden requirements. U.S. Cellular.
Good luck, honey.
You got this. You got this. I believe with your investment, I can take this to the next level.
Come skateboard!
Oh, look out!
We'll get you on some physical therapy.
Dean Health Plan, we've got you covered, Taria.
Good news, we'll take 1,000 units. Okay!
Live your life with the plan for every moment. Dean Health Plan.
The Black Friday sale is on now at Grand Appliance. Get the area's lowest prices guaranteed on our most popular appliances, including this Maytag 4.3 cubic foot washer for just $5.98, or this LG French door refrigerator just $10.98. Shop in store or online at grandappliance.com for this great deal and more, plus additional savings you won't find anywhere else. Grand Appliance, trusted for professional service and unbeatable appliance prices since 1930.
It's no secret, Robertson is Wisconsin's aesthetic leader. But with results this natural, patients can keep it a secret if they want. Our secret to the best skin of your life, HydraFacials. Book a free consultation to learn how HydraFacials are different at Robertson.
When you put money in a big bank, there it goes. But when you keep your money at Associated Bank, it gets invested close to home. It might become this family's renovation or help this little one's college fund. Could build local business or your favorite neighborhood spot. Because when you bank with Associated Bank, your money works in your community. All you have to do is make a simple choice. Send your money there or keep it here. Associated Bank. Your money works here.
Beat the clock to the biggest Black Friday appliance sale ever at Furniture and Appliance Mart. Doors open at 7 a.m. Friday. Save up to 50% off doorbusters, special buys, and power packages, plus no interest for 18 months. Shop early and get a free gift at Furniture and Appliance Mart inside Ashley Home Store off the Beltline.
I hope you had a nice Thanksgiving. No matter what you have on tap today, whether it be taking advantage of all the Black Friday deals or vegging out on the couch, we have a way to turn yesterday's leftovers into a fun favorite that's way better than eating some plain old turkey sandwich. For this, all we do is flatten a package of refrigerated buttermilk biscuits so they're almost pie crust thin. On top of each biscuit, we put a healthy spoonful of stuffing or mashed potatoes, a bit of cranberry sauce, and some chunked up turkey. Then we fold the dough over the filling and place them seam side down on a baking sheet. We'll brush these with a beaten egg and into the oven they go until the filling is hot and the crust is golden. When these come out of the oven, your whole house will smell like Thanksgiving all over again. Maybe spoon some leftover gravy over each one before digging in. As always, you can find the recipe for our Thanksgiving leftover poppers online, just in time to make today's feast as memorable as yesterday's. I'm Howard in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, where today we found a magical way for you to say, ooh, it's so good.
Thank you, Howard. There's more to come on News 3 Now at noon. Up next, a sunny and seasonable start to your Friday, but we could see a cool down later this weekend. Meteorologist Chris Reese has more in your First Warn forecast coming up.
Beat the clock to the biggest Black Friday sale ever at Ashley Home Store. Save up to 70% off doorbusters and special deals on our hottest looks store-wide. Plus, take up to a bonus 20% off our sale prices Friday only. Doors open at 7 a.m. Shop early and receive a free gift. Ashley Home Store.
Knoll Manor Retirement Living in Verona provides extraordinary supportive living with compassion and grace. We offer independent living, assisted living, and closer care living options. We understand that staying social is important to everyone's well-being. That's why Knoll Manor provides engaging activities and ways to stay active and connect with others. There's yoga, bingo, outdoor music, and so much more, all while keeping your health and safety in mind. Knoll Manor Living. Welcome home. Contact us today to set up your virtual tour.
It's here. Black Friday every day at Menards. These amazing deals are good through December 6th. Store guns, ammo, and other valuable items in this secure 30-gun safe. On sale for $379. This 28-inch flat iron griddle features 520 square inches of cooking space. Get it for only $159.99. Check out these and more amazing Black Friday deals at Menards. Available in-store only while supplies last.
Save big money at Menards.
As a retired weatherman, I like things I can predict. That's why I chose an AARP Medicare supplement insurance plan from United Healthcare. It's the kind of plan with predictable out-of-pocket costs. Plus, the plan I chose has a low to 0% chance of copays. It's a sunny day for me.
Honey, you're doing it again.
I'll stop.
The only Medicare supplement plans with the AARP name. Medicare supplement plans have no networks and no referrals, so you can take charge.
Beat the clock to the biggest Black Friday appliance sale ever at Furniture and Appliance Mart. Doors open at 7 a.m. Friday. Save up to 50% off doorbusters, special buys, and power packages, plus no interest for 18 months. Shop early and get a free gift at Furniture and Appliance Mart inside Ashley Home Store off the Beltline.
Saturday morning, the holiday shopping season is underway. We'll tell you what to look out for and how to help local businesses. And Chris says we have a pretty warm and breezy weekend in store for us. He'll have your full forecast at 5 and 8 Saturday.
Get more local news now with Channel 3000 Plus, our free digital streaming service that brings you area news and info 24/7 from the News 3 Now team. Channel 3000 Plus. Download it today and watch from your streaming media player or mobile device. The Farm Report is sponsored by Blain's Farm and Fleet.
Well, a different way to Black Friday today, and everybody's working for the 3-day weekend. Diane King Hall has more in today's Money Watch report.
After being closed for the Thanksgiving holiday, Wall Street is open for a half day of trading. After claiming Dow 30,000 earlier in the week, investors continue to monitor the presidential transition and the number of coronavirus cases across the country. Today is Black Friday, but it has a different look this year as retailers spread deals out over the holiday season to try and keep crowds at bay. Black Friday deals started in waves at Walmart earlier this month, but the retailer is open today. Macy's made a similar move, kicking off sales earlier this month. Still, a little more than a third of Americans are planning in-store visits today, according to market research platform Suzy. As many Americans continue to work from home, households are sounding off on what kind of work schedule they would like to see in the future. According to a survey by real estate firm JLL, 74% of professionals would prefer a 4-day work week. Few companies have tried the idea, but Microsoft has done this in Japan. Still, optimism for the idea runs high. Only 18% were against the arrangement and believed it wouldn't happen even in a post-pandemic world. And that's your CBS Money Watch report. For more, head to cbsmoneywatch.com. At the CBS Broadcast Center, I'm Diane King Hall.
Thank you, Diane. Here's the closing numbers on Wall Street. A shortened session today. The Dow Industrials were down 34 points. The NASDAQ up 95. The S&P 500 up 2 1/4. Q106 Farm Director Pam Yankee out of the radio barn today. So here are your farm numbers. Time now for the weather. Here's Chris with the weekend forecast. It's hard to believe it's Friday. I don't know what day it is.
No, it is Friday, and it's often also the start of December. Well, not today, but it's close. And fortunately, this forecast is nothing like what you would see for the start of December. Still quiet across the country as a whole. However, that may change into early next week. I'm watching a couple of features. One is down around the southern plains. In particular, it's what you see spinning near the Four Corners right now. This is going to dive south as we go through the next couple of days. At the same time, an Arctic front starting to work its way into the Pacific Northwest. That's going to tap into some colder air from Canada. Together, these two features will likely merge into a storm system somewhere right around here, and that'll lead to perhaps an impactful weather event for that part of the country, with us being on the dry but windy side of the spectrum with that early into next week. We're going to touch more. For now, we have a cold front that brought the cloud cover. That's now pushing towards the south and east. High pressure back towards the north and west. That's settling overhead. That means we'll see more sunshine and really just an all-out beautiful weekend. Clouds continue to move on out of the area. We had a couple of snowflakes earlier throughout north central Wisconsin, but those are gone. And here throughout south central Wisconsin, we continue to remain dry. That'll be the case going through the rest of today and really the rest of the next 10 days. Ultimately, things are going to be quiet for us, but we will get colder. A cold front comes our direction. So 39 right now. That is more in line with the extended forecast looks like. Today, we're still not at our max high. Winds are out of the northwest, so that's keeping us cooler. But you already see these 40s starting to show up. 41 in Janesville right now. Mineral Point and Basketball also coming in at 41. We will see these temperatures all make it into the low and even some mid-40s for some folks. For Madison, my expectation is that we'll see a high right around 42. Now, overnight tonight, we'll cool down to 24, but I want to show you the wind direction. Notice how that starts to come out of the south and west. This is a wind that's really going to warm things up into tomorrow. Tomorrow's highs, we're talking upper 40s. A lot of folks are going to be flirting with 50. Some of you are going to make it into the low 50s. With the sunshine, folks, that is going to feel incredible. Put up the Christmas lights tomorrow. That's the pick day of the weekend. Into Sunday, watch how clouds start to move in from the north and west. That'll lead to cloudier weather by Sunday afternoon, which is a part of that storm system that I brought up. I want to show you the upper air pattern. It shows you these two features. Watch this spinning from the Four Corners. This is Sunday early in the morning. That feature is in Oklahoma. Here's the colder air starting to work its way in from Canada. Watch how those two come together. Here's the storm system over the eastern part of the country. Our winds will be very fast and out of the north as we move into Sunday and Monday. It's possible another storm system develops by the time we get you towards next weekend. Ultimately, our pattern generally looks cooler, but what will the potential radar look like? Well, here's what I'm expecting into next week. This is Sunday. That cold front's bringing the clouds. The moisture starts to move in from the south. As that colder air gets pulled into that storm system, this transitions things over to snow for a part of the country that hasn't seen accumulating snow in quite some time. We're talking northern Georgia and Alabama, Tennessee through Kentucky, all the way up towards parts of Michigan and Ohio. They've gone really a whole couple of years without seeing a substantial winter weather event. And while that's not us, we will be windy with winds out of the north as we move into the weekend. So that's the next big thing that we're going to be watching. In the meantime, it's the colder air that comes with it too. 32 for Monday, staying in the 30s for nearly all of next week. We'll be at 40 potentially by next weekend. But on the bright side, Mark, that does come with more sun. Typically, we are, 30s and cold, but we're going to be 30s and sunshine. So it'll feel a little different.
Helps a lot. All right. Thank you, Chris. There's more to come on News 3 Now and Noon. Up next, we'll introduce you to our pet of the week, Bert, a senior cat. That's just ahead.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Beat the clock to the biggest Black Friday appliance sale ever at Furniture and Appliance Mart. Doors open at 7 a.m. Friday. Save up to 50% off doorbusters, special buys, and power packages, plus no interest for 18 months. Shop early and get a free gift at Furniture and Appliance Mart inside Ashley Home Store off the Beltline.
'Twas the holiday season, and as is often the case, magic was found in an unlikely place. Molly tried her best to make introductions. Dad couldn't see past his grown-up assumptions. But thanks to fresh ham and warm apple pie, Dad was finally able to see with fresh eyes. With the freshest assortment to make everyone's faves, the happiest holidays start with Pick and Save.
The Black Friday sale is on now at Grand Appliance. Get the area's lowest prices guaranteed on Samsung appliances, including these 26 cubic foot French door refrigerators. Your choice, just $12.98 with internal water and ice dispenser, or just $15.98 with external dispenser and built-in family hub touchscreen system. Shop in-store or at grandappliance.com for these great offers and more. Grand Appliance, trusted for professional service and unbeatable prices since 1930.
Non-attorney spokesperson. This is a paid advertisement for legal services sponsored by Nightline Legal. Cases assigned on a random basis to participating law firms. This drug remains approved by the FDA. If you or a loved one regularly took Zantac and were later diagnosed with cancer, call right now. You may be entitled to financial compensation. Potential cancers include bladder cancer, colon cancer, kidney cancer, stomach cancer, liver cancer, pancreatic cancer. Do not stop taking a prescribed medication without first consulting with your doctor. Discontinuing a prescribed medication without your doctor's advice can result in injury or death.
Call 1-800-670-2995.
We drive everywhere to help our son reach his dream of becoming an elite swimmer. So we enrolled in the Know Your Drive program with American Family Insurance. It gives us discounts for safe driving and other benefits, like emergency roadside service, which comes in handy, no matter where his dreams take him. With Know Your Drive, save up to 20% and get closer to your dreams. American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly.
Beat the clock to the biggest Black Friday sale ever at Ashley Home Store. Save up to 70% off doorbusters and special deals on our hottest looks store-wide. Plus, take up to a bonus 20% off our sale prices Friday only. Doors open at 7 a.m. Shop early and receive a free gift. Ashley Home Store.
It's time to meet our pet of the week. Here he is, Bert. He's a loving senior guy looking for a retirement home. Our friends at the Dane County Humane Society say he'd love somewhere with lots of spots to nap, plenty of treats, and lots of love. While he is a senior, he still likes to play with toys, but mostly he just wants to be petted. Great-looking guy. If you're interested in giving Bert a forever home with all the attention he deserves, you can schedule an appointment to meet him or any other pet at giveshelter.org/schedule. Our pet from last week, Spencer, is still looking for a new home. This coming Tuesday, the Dane County Humane Society is celebrating animals and happy stories on the Global Day of Giving, Giving Tuesday. With a generous matching gift of $21,000, DCHS is turning to our community to help us reach our goal of $80,000 for animals in need. Supporters can join the hashtag Giving Tuesday movement and help DHS reach its goal of $80,000 by visiting giveshelter.org/GT, Giving Tuesday. Well, if you think you've eaten too much Thanksgiving, this story might be just the motivation you need to exercise. Detective Canine Boomer of the Wichita Police Department loves to run. His handler, Detective Stephanie Neal, works out with him at the gym at the City Hall there. Police Chief Gordon Ramsey posted the video of Boomer running, and now it's being shared thousands of times. Neal says he also serves as almost as a therapy dog for officers and others who may be having a rough day. And if you're not already impressed by Boomer's skills, he also understands Spanish. Pretty amazing dog.
That's quite incredible right there. Bilingual and a dog.
Yeah.
Hey, that's some awesome stuff. Here's what we're watching in the forecast, folks, as we go into the weekend. That's sunshine. Today's temperature will be right around 42, 48 as we head into your Saturday. Temperatures will also be in the 40s for Sunday before we start to see things cool on down. We only make it to about the freezing mark on Monday. And it's going to be windy. That storm system that I talked about in the weather segment just prior towards the break, that will bring a lot of wind. So be prepared for the wind chill on Monday. By Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we're steady, but into the 30s with some sunshine.
Very December weather, appropriately enough. Yep. December starts on Tuesday. That's our time for now. Thanks for watching. We'll see you back here at 4. In the meantime, have a great afternoon.